Next week is Thanksgiving here in the US, and immediately following is Black Friday and what is probably universally known as the official start of the gift giving season. So today I wanted to put together a gift guide with some interesting items that you may want to consider purchasing for your holiday gifts. I'm personally someone who, when it comes to gift giving, I take it really seriously. I really like to make sure that I'm finding interesting gifts for people that I think they'd really truly like. So I have put together this gift guide with, I believe, 13 items. And all of these items come from Amazon. So this is going to be an Amazon gift guide. So if you're someone who loves Amazon and is looking for some great inspiration for gifts for this holiday season, then this video is for you. Hello, my charmed ones, and welcome back to my channel for another video. And if this is your first time with me, I would like to say welcome. My name is Alexis, but I'm also known as MissTrenchcoat all across the internet. I'm an online entrepreneur who designs and sells productivity tools, strategies, and skills to help you manifest success with less stress. So if that sounds interesting to you, I'll leave some links down below in the description box where you can check out more of my work online, and feel free to download some of my latest free productivity tools over at thecharmedshop.com. So I have 13 items on this Amazon gift guide. Not all of them are actually sitting in front of me, but I do have a bunch of them here to actually show you. Everything else, I'll just pop up a picture, and I will leave links down in the description box for everything so you can make sure to check that out as well. And I have broken up these items into 3 categories. So there's home items, personal items, and then pet gifts, okay? Because I feel like pets are very underrepresented in gift guides, and I happen to be a fur mommy, and I like to give gifts to other people's fur babies, so I wanted to include some great things in that category as well. So let's go ahead and jump right into the first category, which is going to be home items. So the first item on my list is my robotic vacuum cleaner. I know I've talked about this time and time again, but I've actually given my Robo Vacuum as a gift to others because it is such a time and energy saver. Now, I think this is a great gift to give because a lot of people think, when they think of the Robo Vacuums, they think of the Roomba, which is a pretty mainstream brand name, which has a very mainstream brand name price. But the iLife version that I own is very affordable. And like I said, mine's been lasting me for 2 years, I think, at this point. And, you know, it really is a great gift to give to someone who may not think to buy something like this for themselves. So that is number 1 on my list. Number 2 is another vacuum. I know I don't want to overwhelm you with vacuum cleaners, but this is actually a gift that I was recently given, and I'm obsessed. It is the Dyson Cyclone stick vacuum. So if you've ever seen this cordless stick vacuum, I actually became aware of it because of people here on YouTube who were using it in their like clean with me videos. So thank you to the YouTube community for the inspiration, but I became obsessed with this. There are a lot of different versions of this Cyclone that you can get at a bunch of different price points. So just to give you the quick and dirty on it, it goes, I think, from like maybe V5, V6, V7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is the most recent and the most expensive version of the Dyson Cyclone. So, you know, I have the V7 Animal, okay, and I'll get to what that animal means in a second. So the V7 is an older model, but it still works amazingly. And I'll tell you, when I got this as my gift, I literally cleaned my entire house with it. Now, I did have to let it recharge one time in like the interim, but it does an amazing job because it really is like a multi-tool. Now, is it going to completely replace my robotic vacuum? We will see, but I still see that the Robo Vacuum has a really legitimate like place in my home because I can just set that and it can do big areas. And although the Cyclone can do big areas as well, I love it for doing like a lot of detail or quick cleanup, right? So like if the dog trails in a bunch of dirt or something, I can clean up. If something spills, I can clean that up very quickly. And I love the detail things that I can clean, like baseboards, you know, all the corners of my house and like the ceilings and getting, you know, dust out of random areas. It's amazing for that. And I love that I clean my car with it too, because you can detach the long hose and they come with a lot of different heads based on what your needs are. So let me talk really quickly about the different options with that as well. I will link you guys specifically to the one that I have down below just so you can get an idea. But There are 3 levels of the Dyson Cyclones across all of the different variations in terms of like how new they are. So the basic is the Motorhead option, which comes with whatever their basic pack of heads is. Then is the Animal, which has some, again, all you're adding with these levels is different heads, right? So the Animal has like a special head that's supposed to be optimized for like picking up pet hair. And that's basically the big vacuum that I use like all around the house. And then the more expensive version is the Absolute, which has all of the heads that you could possibly have for the Cyclone. So again, you could choose, you know, in terms of price points to get an older version or a newer version, or to choose between the different tiers to kind of find a price point and a set that works for you or the person that you're gifting to. Now, the next items that I want to share with you are all home automation gadgets. The first is the Nest, which I've had a Nest in my home for about the last year, I believe, and it is one of those automatic, smart, Wi-Fi enabled thermostats. Now, this is an amazing gift because, again, it's not always the thing that everyone thinks to buy. Like, I'm a techie, and when I bought, you know, when we bought our house, I knew that I was going to like deck it out with all of the gadgets, but it's not necessarily something that like my dad would do, you know, or like your grandparents would do, you know? So I think it's a really nice gift to give people because it's very easy to use. It's actually, I think, easier than using one of those manual thermostats because everything can be done on your phone through an app. And it's very easy and very clear to set schedules, to change the temperature. And then on top of that, you've got the wonderful features of it being able to like learn your habits, and it actually helps to optimize the temperature in your home by learning more about you and your habits. And it actually will, you know, help to save you money because you're not going to be like heating or cooling a house where, you know, nobody's home, right? So, you know, that is a really awesome feature that I definitely think has saved me money with the electric bill for my home. And I just think it's a really interesting gift that most people wouldn't think about getting for themselves. But it also, you know, it actually falls into a pretty decent price range to give as a gift to someone who you might have a bigger budget for. So definitely recommend the Nest. Second home automation gadget I have is the August Smart Lock system. Now, the August Smart Lock system actually comes with a lot of different accessories that you can pair that not only automate your home, but also go into the home security arena. So for example, the August Smart Lock, I have that installed on my front door, and basically it means that I never have to use a key to enter my house. I have like keyless entry for my home because I have an app on my phone, and when I leave the house, the lock automatically locks. Actually, whenever the door shuts, it automatically locks in a certain time frame. And then it senses, you know, the Wi-Fi senses when I'm home and unlocks the door for me. So I've like not touched my house key in whatever, over a year or whatever, I don't know, year and a half that I've had that installed, which is wonderful. Now, it also gives you the ability to remote unlock or lock your home. So if you have someone coming to your house and they don't have a key, you know, they can call you and say, hey, can you unlock the door? You can unlock the door for them. And you can also give people access to your house by allowing them to download the app and then giving them like sorts of permissions for, you know, when they're allowed to enter your home, et cetera, et cetera. So that's very helpful for someone if you've got like a pet walker or, you know, like a friend or family member that, you know, does a favor for you or is stopping by or is dropping something off. It's really amazing, even for like house cleaners if you're not home. It's a really great way to be able to control who enters your house without having to give everyone a key. And of course, like I said, the system is great because you can add on a lot of different items like a video doorbell, a different code sort of lock. So if you want to give, you know, have a lock on your door that's actually like a code, you could give people like a 4-digit, or I don't know how many digits you can maximize on there, but like a 4 to maybe 10-digit code that you could give out to people so they can unlock your door. And of course, also video surveillance. So, you know, where you're going to fall in what you're going to be gifting to others or purchasing for yourself or for your home this holiday season, it's up to you, but there are a lot of options. And I find that the August system is a really great, reliable system that even some very big companies actually use in their home security bundles as well. If you were to purchase a home security bundle from, let's say, your cable service provider, I know the one in our area, also offers home security and they use August. So it's definitely a very reliable system and I definitely recommend mine. Now, the last item in the home items category is a essential oil diffuser. Now, so many of you have asked me about where I got my marble diffuser that's here in my office. Now, that was a limited edition item that is like no longer available, sadly, but I found an amazing version on Amazon that I also purchased for myself for my bedroom. And it is a beautiful marble. It comes in white marble or black marble. And it is a wonderful home diffuser option. Now, I love diffusers because I'm definitely someone who absolutely believes in the, power of aromatherapy, number one. That definitely is something I use. But I'm also someone who, likes their home and spaces to smell nice. So I really do have diffusers in like every major area of my home. And a lot of times I think they're safer than using candles, right? So I do love and use candles, but if you have children or pets, a diffuser with oil and water is going to be a lot safer than having candles lit all over your house. So I definitely recommend it. Also, it can be a little bit pricey, to have candles, and use them all over your home. So that is why another reason why I love diffusers. So if you have someone in your life that might love candles, right? They might love a diffuser too, because it's really easy to use. And, there are so many different essential oils that can go along with it. You can use like any essential oil basically in pretty much any diffuser within reason. It works. So I definitely would recommend that diffuser. It is really great. I personally own one as well. And yeah, it's another great gift to give at a really reasonable price range. Okay, now we're moving into the personal category. So the first personal item, I actually have most of these items, I think, in front of me, if not all of them. The first item that I would highly recommend is Apple Airpods, okay? And I've got like a little sticker that I've put on mine just so I can differentiate my AirPod case from other AirPod cases. But I really highly recommend the Apple Airpods. I'm someone who usually has headphones or earbuds in, and it took me forever to get into this. I think I purchased these earlier this year, like maybe at the beginning of the year, I think. I can't even remember. I've had them for a while now, but they're definitely that item that you might think is superfluous because of the price, but it's definitely something I get so much use out of. And I love that. Initially, I thought that they would be annoying because you have to like recharge them, but they recharge like back to full in like 15 minutes. So it really is like a great item to have and definitely worth the money. So if you're someone who uses headphones a lot or someone in your life is always using headphones, especially if they're just using like the Apple earbuds, upgrade them to this and they will definitely thank you, especially if they are in your price range, right? So, they'll definitely thank you. I think they're a wonderful gift to give. And I have really appreciated mine. And it was something that for the longest time, even though I'm a tech lover, I just didn't buy for myself. So do not regret this. The next gift on my gift guide is an iPhone case, and it's the most recent iPhone case that I have been using, and so many people have asked me about this, and anytime I go out, people stop me and ask me about my iPhone case. This is a Felony iPhone case. That is the name of the brand, and I think it's called the Kaleidoscope. I have the iridescent version, but it comes in a lot of different versions. You may have seen it. It's been around Instagram like forever. And I've been like eyeing these cases forever. They come in like black, white, different colors, different sort of metallic finishes. But once I saw this iridescent, I had to get it because to me, honestly, it looks like Angel Aura quartz. If you are familiar, here's an Angel Aura quartz, but it looks like that or like a Jerusi crystal, if you are familiar with that term. I love it. Now, it is like definitely like a showstopper case. It is, it is pointy. So it's not something that, you're going to be able to put in your pocket, but for someone in your life, probably like a woman who maybe like always has her phone in her hand or just loves a showstopper case, I definitely love this. I think it's beautiful. And it is in a price range that's a little bit more expensive than your average iPhone case, but it does have really good protection and is a really great quality. So I think it's worth it. So it's something that might not be what someone would buy for themselves necessarily. So I think it's like a great gift idea. Okay. The next item is a hair care product, okay, that I have been singing this item's praises forever. I just can't imagine there ever being anything that's going to replace this in my life. But it is the Revlon Pro Collection Salon One-Step Hairdryer and Volumizer. Now, I don't have the actual unit with me. This is just the box, but this will give you an idea of what it looks like. Oh my gosh, you guys. I've been telling everybody to buy this, and spoiler alert, if you're someone that I'm buying for Christmas and you're a woman with a lot of hair, you're probably getting this for Christmas because I want everyone to own this if your hair calls for it. So let me give you guys an idea. I am Arabic and Italian. I have very curly, thick hair. And if you are familiar with like the hair curl patterns, I am a 3B. So I have very curly hair, very thick on moving into very coarse. So I have struggled my entire life to straighten my hair and to blow out my hair. I still do not know how to do a blowout. The only reason my hair was ever straight to begin with, you guys may have been saying, well, your hair's straight in all your videos, more or less. It's because I would use a hair straightener. So I have completely replaced my hair straightener with this item because essentially, oh God, I cannot sing this thing's praises enough. It is a hair dryer that is like a round oval brush, and it takes me, no joke, do you see this hair today? From taking a shower and letting it dry to about like 60% dry, I blow out my hair in 15 minutes. And then the greatest thing about this is that after my hair is dry, actually, I blew dry my hair straight yesterday, and overnight I put my hair up in a bun, and it gets like curly again, like kinky again from like sleeping on it. Fully wet, I can re-blow out my hair with this. So this is amazing. I think it's like, I don't even remember how much I paid for it, $50 to $60, and you can buy it in a lot of different places, but Revlon has it as well. Highly recommend this gift to anyone who blow dries their hair or has thick, unruly hair. Like literally, I know you can see my hair right now. Like this is because of this. So I absolutely love and recommend this. It's completely taken over my like hair care routine. I don't even use my Chi hair straightener anymore that I've been using since I was 16. I literally put it in the closet because this is 10 times better, quicker, and better for my hair, which is amazing. So highly recommend this. Next personal item is a little bit of a metaphysical sort of woo-woo gift, but I have been eyeing these for the longest time, and I found one on Amazon that I really, really loved and purchased it a couple months back. So this is a crystal water bottle. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll try to bring it a little bit closer. This is a sticker that I put on it, but it is a glass water bottle that has like a pointed crystal inside. Now, I realize that this goes in the, very novelty item for a very specific person, but I really believe in the power of crystals and the power of intention and things like that. So for me, I just think this is a really cute water bottle, and it took me forever to find something I liked because the normal brands of the crystal water bottles are so expensive, and I don't love all the crystals that they have as options to go inside. This is a rainbow fluorite, and I found this on Amazon for like probably close to half the price of the traditional crystal water bottles, and it is so well made. So I did not lose any quality not buying like a name brand crystal water bottle that you might see featured in a place like Goop. Yeah, I love this, and yeah, I think it's cute. It's totally woo-woo. It's glass, so you can put a lot of different, beverages in there, and it's a beautiful crystal obelisk. Not like a point, but I guess you'd call it an obelisk. And yeah, so they come in lots of different varieties with different crystals, but I will link this down below. I love it. I think it's so cute for the woo-woo person in your life, who just makes a nice little stocking stuffer or gift that someone probably wouldn't buy for themselves. Okay, and the last item I have in the personal item front, you guys, I know I've talked about this before. I just wanted to include it because I think that this would make a really good gift for people. I really do. And it is my Charmed Life Master Planners, right? So this is a great gift. Again, really great price range for a planner, all-in-one planner. You can get it in undated, this black matte black, or my 2019 version, which is a white marble, you can see. And so only difference is that this one's dated, this one's undated, and then on the month on 4 pages at this point layout. The monthly tracker is different in the planners, but great gift. Definitely something that would be a wonderful starter planner for someone going to school or going to college, or, you know, someone who gets their first job, or really everyone can own a planner. And I really believe that this planner is a wonderful all-in-one planner. And it's a great gift to give to anyone in your life who might, you know, need a planner, or somebody that you think needs a planner that they don't currently have one. And I think we all know someone like that in our lives. So just wanted to include it because it is available exclusively on Amazon in the printed version. And you guys at this point should know, you know, where to get it if you want it print on demand, digital on my shop, thecharmshop.com. So that is the last item on the personal item front. And finally, third and final category for gifts is the pet gifts. Now, the first gift I have here in front of me is an on-the-go pet water bottle. Now, I take my little dude Starbuck on walks all the time, and I always normally try to feed him out of a normal water bottle, and he can do it. But I found this on Amazon, and it is the most amazing thing. I know there's so many different ways. So many different pet owners have like those on-the-go travel cups and things like this. But this is amazing because it's the water bottle and the feeder, you know, all in one, or the drinker all in one. I'm going to show you guys how to use this because it's pretty amazing. As you can see, there's water loaded into the bottom, and there's this little lock here. I'm going to unlock it. I'm going to turn it upside down. And you press this button up here, and water feeds through. Okay, I don't want to put too much because I don't want to get water all over my desk. But then the dog can drink out of here. Once the dog is done, and this is the thing I love about this, because it's like a no waste scenario. Once the dog is done drinking, press that button again when you put the bottle vertical, and the water goes back down the hole. So it really is like super useful. Oh geez, okay. Sorry, I'm like not holding this straight. Yeah, you got to hold it straight enough. Sorry. But yeah, all the water, you can just kind of like wiggle it around. Water goes back into the hole. How useful is that? And then, you know, you can relock it so that the button doesn't actually release the water. This is amazing, an amazing gift, super, you know, budget friendly. So this is a great little thing. If you're giving someone a gift and you know they have a pet, this is an easy sort of add-on. And I believe it comes in different sizes. So you could get a bigger water bottle if you know they have a bigger dog. This is great for Starbuck, who's just like a little Yorkie, or a gigantic Yorkie, but he's a small breed dog. And it comes in different colors too. So you can buy the color that works for whoever you're gifting to. Love this item. And then the next gift is something that's a little bit interesting, another sort of stocking stuffer price range. I know that if anyone out there has a dog, has a pet, and you unfortunately probably feel my pain, that it doesn't matter how clean you keep your dog, okay? Whenever they go outside, or in my case with my dog, if he goes to the window and the window's open, he comes back smelling like outside, is what I call it. You smell like outside, Starbuck, I tell him. And it's when the dog gets that kind of dirty dog smell, which is really unfortunate because, you know, I clean Starbuck every week. Like, he gets a bath with some really nice shampoo. And luckily for me, his nice shampoo actually does a really good job of keeping him deodorized, but it does accumulate a dog smell when he goes outside. So I've tried a million different doggy deodorizers, and this is the best one. This is from Wall. And it's the doggy deodorant, pet-friendly formula, pH balanced, paraben and alcohol-free, eucalyptus spearmint. Now, what I think is different about this than every other deodorizer is that every other deodorizer for a pet, I think really just has a perfumey smell that masks their scent. And you can smell, it smells artificial. It kind of smells nauseating. It kind of just adds floral to your dog's smelly dog smell. But this is made with, like actual like spearmint and eucalyptus like oils, I believe, have been like put in here. So it really does refresh them, and it truly makes them smell better. And then also the scent is not overpowering. You know, that's the other problem with some of the doggy deodorizers, is that the smell can be so strong. This has a very nice light scent, and it works because it's real like oils and ingredients that are actually freshening your dog and not just masking a smell. I tell everybody to buy this for their dogs. So I just wanted to make sure I included it in today's gift guide because it's a great stocking stuffer, another gift, something to buy for your own dog, whatever. I buy it on Amazon. That's the only place I've ever been able to find it. I think I found it in a store once and then I've never seen it again. So I always buy it on Amazon. The last pet item I have is not in front of me. I'm going to throw up a picture for you guys. It is a dog car seat. So Starbucks has, I believe it's called the Snoozer 2 Pet Lookout, and it is this beautiful dog car seat or pet car seat. It comes in a variety of different sizes based on how big your dog is, and it's more for smaller breed dogs, so like medium to small breed dogs. It basically is a platform bed for them to lay in that helps them look out the window and secures them in their seat properly. So Starbucks has had this for, I think, since I bought my car 2 years ago. So he has this, he loves it. He goes right into this seat when we go into the car. He knows exactly what to do, specifically because when I bought my car, my old car had cloth seats. So we just kind of like lassoed him into his to the seatbelt with his harness. But my new car has leather seats, and he, you know, dogs with leather seats, I'm not really worried about him scratching the leather so much as he cannot stand up on the leather. Like, he always slips and slides. So he really appreciates the pet car seat. And it is beautiful. I have a beautiful black quilted version with like a cream Sherpa interior, but it comes in a couple of different varieties. And again, a couple of different sizes. So if you have multiple dogs, multiple little babies that you want to have, you know, secure in a car seat, you can get different sizes. But I will leave you guys a link down below. It is a great gift. In fact, after seeing mine, my stepmother actually asked for it for a gift from someone because her dog loves it as well. It's just like a very beautiful car seat and keeps the dogs nice and safe and helps them look out. And I just think it's, you know, it's better looking than some of the other ones out there. So just wanted to add that. It's a great gift for your own pet or a very special fur baby in your life. So that is everything for my Amazon gift guide today. I would love to hear your recommendations for gifts. If you want to like list anything down below in the comments, that would be awesome. And I would love to know if there's anything on this list that you're particularly interested in. Feel free to ask me any questions. Like I said, all of these items I personally own, so I should be able to give you some feedback if you have any questions, but I'm not like a sales rep for anything, so I can only go to so far with my helpfulness. But yeah, I definitely use and love everything on this list. So I think that they're pretty good gifts to give to others. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with anyone that you want to drop some hints to. And that's always a good one. Nothing says, I know what you can get me for Christmas, like, here's this video I think you need to watch. It has some good ideas in it for things I want. So definitely feel free to share that. If you want to see more of the behind the scenes of my productivity life and business, make sure you are following me on Instagram at MissTrenchcoat. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos by me. And until next time, bye-bye.